Hello there, it's Teacher Addition again. Welcome to my class. This is a Standard 7 Science. We are looking at the human body, that is the circulatory system. Remember from our previous lesson, we had looked at the three components of blood circulation, that's the circulatory system, whereby we are seeing that we have the heart, the blood, and blood vessels. Then from there, we looked at the components of blood. We said that there are four components of blood. Do you still remember them? Okay, yes. We have plasma, we have what we call platelets, then we have what we call the white blood cells and the red blood cells. So for today, we want to look at plasma as a component of blood. It is a component of blood. So let us look at plasma in details. First of all, we are saying that plasma is the liquid part of blood. Plasma is the liquid part of blood. It is usually pale yellow in color. This plasma here is pale yellow in color. Pale yellow in color. It is mainly made up of water. Around 90% of plasma is just water. Okay, from there I want us to look at the functions of plasma. We have around 7 functions of plasma, but then the main one is transportation. When we ask for functions of plasma, we are saying that the main function of plasma is transportation. Okay, functions of plasma. Functions of plasma. The main one, I'm saying, it is a transportation. What is transportation? We all know that transportation is a movement from one point to another. So, in simple terms, we are saying that plasma is used to transport different materials in our bodies from one point to another. Number one, we are saying that plasma transports urea. It transports urea from the liver to the kidneys, from the liver to the kidneys. Yeah. Number one is that plasma transports urea from the liver to the kidneys for excretion. When you come to our next class, that is a standard 8, we shall be looking at how the urea is excreted from the kidneys. Then number 2, we are saying that plasma is used in transportation of digested food materials from the ileum to the different body tissues. Remember, we have already learned that absorption of food takes place in the ileum, that is the small intestines. So, once it has been absorbed in the ileum, it is the work of the plasma now to distribute that digested food from the ileum to the various body tissues. So, number 2, when we look at the functions of plasma, we are saying that it transports digested food from the ileum to the various body tissues. Digested food materials from the ileum to the different body tissues. Body tissues. And these are body tissues. That's the function number 2 of plasma. It transports digested food materials from the ileum to the different body tissues. Then another one is that it transports heat from liver and muscles to where needed, or to various body parts. Transports heat. Heat from liver and muscles. It transports heat from liver and the muscles to various body parts. Another function of plasma is that it also transports hormones from the glands to where needed. It transports hormones from the glands. That means hormones are made in the glands to where they are needed. So we are seeing that another function of plasma is transportation of hormones from the glands to where needed. Glands are needed in different areas in our bodies. Then another one is that plasma transports carbon dioxide. That is from the body tissues now to the lungs for excretion. You remember, we have said that exchange of gases takes place in the lungs. So it is actually the work of the plasma to transport the carbon dioxide from our various body tissues to the lungs for excretion. So number 5 here, we are talking of plasma transporting carbon dioxide from the body tissues to the lungs. Be very careful with this one. It is from the body tissues to the lungs. So it is to transport carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide from the body tissues to the lungs for excretion, that is. And then another one is that plasma is used in transportation of any other waste product from the body tissues to where they are excreted. That is to the excretory organs. We have different excretory organs. We shall look at them as we move on to the next class. So we are saying that plasma is used in transportation of waste products from the body tissues to different excretory organs. Number 6 is that plasma transports waste products. Waste products from the body tissues to various excretory organs. We have 3 excretory organs. We shall look at them later on. Then lastly, on functions of plasma, we are saying that plasma suspends or it suspends or it carries the other blood component. Remember, we have 4 blood components as you can see them here: plasma, platelets, white blood cells, and red blood cells. So it is the work of this plasma to carry the other 3 components. So we can simply say that these other blood components swim in plasma as it is in this case. Let's say, for example, like this. Let's say this is blood. You have your blood here. Remember, blood is usually red in color. It's not white, as I'm drawing it here on the board. It is usually red in color. So if this is the blood, we are saying mostly this liquid part here that you are seeing, the red in color, is just a liquid, but it's red in color. It is now what we call plasma. Then in this plasma, we shall have platelets, we shall have white blood cells, and then we shall also have the red blood cells. So it is the work of plasma to carry or to suspend the other blood components. That maybe you may have something like platelets, just like this, and then you may have something like a white blood cell, then the red blood cells. They are carried by the plasma. So that's the last function of plasma, that it suspends. Number 7. Plasma suspends, or you can say carries. It carries the other components of blood, and those other components of blood are here: platelets, white blood cells, and red blood cells. Those are some of the functions of plasma. Catch me next on functions of red blood cells. Thank you and stay safe.